Hey, fire signs, it's Nicola. So let's see what messages we have. Woo. I went everywhere. Let's see what messages we have. This is for April the 22nd, 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, April the 22nd, 2020. Okay. What guidance? Whew, goodness, my neck popping. What guidance do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages, what guidance do we have? All right, Aries. We got 2. So the first one we have is Angel of Soul Love. It says time to look at how you value yourself. You could be dealing with issues of self-love. We also have Goddess of the Unknown. It says a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. All right, so let's see what messages we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, messages, guidance. All right, Leo. So we have Goddess of Awakening. I think you got this yesterday. It says this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So I feel like right now you need to be creating something new, exploring new things. Okay. What messages do we... Whoa, Sagittarius. We can't take all in. What messages do we have for Sagittarius? We have Goddess of the Sacred Path. It says let go of logic and trust your intuition. The underlying message we have for all of my fire signs is Angel of Joyfulness. It says something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Okay then. Come on. Come on. All right, let me stop. So let's see what messages we have. Y'all know my locks be doing what they want to do. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for April the 22nd, 2020. Whoa. What messages, what guidance do we have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Messages, guidance for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, guidance for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. I don't like that. Eight of Swords, trapped all up in your head, stuck off in your head. So some of you guys are stuck in your head, holding back, holding on. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel like your hands are tied, but you're being presented with a new life here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Shit. Okay now, all right now. You've been restricting yourself, lying to yourself, keeping yourself stuck in this whole trying to do what's right. You ain't gonna do nothing but cause some heartbreak because you're being presented with a new life here. Turn it down. Turn it down. Yeah. Whatever that was. Shh. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like you're being presented with a new life, but for a lot of you guys, you're very much in the space of weighing some pros and cons. And the only reason why I'm telling you, you could be in the space of, let me sit right, like I got a dang on inner tube around here. Do. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, the reason why you're in this space of you're needing to find some balance within your mind and within your heart. You could be in a space of, I don't like the way that looks. That didn't work. All right, so anyway, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be in a space of really, I feel like you need to weigh out some pros and cons of something that you're dealing with. I do feel like you feel like your hands are tied. Your hands are not tied. You're lying to yourself. I'm sorry, you're lying to yourself. And I feel like this could lead to some regret of some sort. So you're being presented with these new opportunities. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. That's a new life. That's new. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this has to do with career, because when you start getting this talks about your money and your creativity. So for a lot of you guys, you could be being presented with an opportunity to create something. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with either a job of some sort. This could be legal things, but you feel like your hands are tied, and again, your hands are not tied. So Ace of Pentacles here. We got the Three of Pentacles here. So this has to do with you some of you guys are holding back cooperating in something because of some responsibilities, because of some things that you have. Two of Swords, something that is keeping you blocked. I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you need to start making some decisions. You need to see truth and clarity so that you can move forward. We have the Ace of Wands here. Why is this Ace of Wands here? We have Sun card in reverse. Some of you guys are not seeing this. I feel like with the Six of Swords now, wait a minute now. For some of you guys, you could have been dealing with some interferences. I feel like you're in a space of doing what is, not for some of you guys, because for others of you, you're really in a space of being presented with something new, but you're not seeing clearly. I feel like you could be dealing with someone that's lying to you, or you're lying to yourself. With the Ace of Wands here, someone could be extending an olive branch to you. You may not see that. You could also be in a space of turning down an olive branch because there are some not so clear things. You could be in a space of laying down the burdens of a situation and moving forward, or moving forward and laying down the burdens of this. So for some of you guys, I feel like you could be in a space of gaining your strength to overcome a situation that created some regret in your life. You've lost interest in something. So you're very much in the space of just kind of moving forward and letting it go. I feel like you're escaping an unbalanced or an unfair situation for some of you. For others of you, you could be in a space of dealing with some legal issues and feeling as though your hands are tied, but they are not. Like I'm telling you, you're lying to yourself. You really need to bring out the scales, like balance this shit out, see truth and clarity, and cut away what is not clear. So with the Seven of Swords here and the surrounding energy, I do feel like there is some deception here. Some of you guys could be escaping a relationship. Knight of Cups, you could be being deceptively investing. Some of you guys could be investing into another relationship, but still making some unwise choices here by investing into some responsibilities to another. So I'll tell you like this. This looks like it could be a person that could be back and forth between two people, and maybe feeling as though their hands are tied within one connection, but they are not. You're being presented with an opportunity. You need to do what is right for you, or you could be looking like this in the end. Disappointed, in regret. So definitely make the decision that is right for you. We have the Justice card here. Could be dealing with a Libra. Why is this Justice card here? Why is this Justice card here? We have the High Priestess, the Lovers card, and the Eight of Swords. So I feel like you know that you need to make a decision, but you're having a lack of confidence or interference. You're really in a space of, you're not confident in making the decision, even though you know what you need to do. You know the right things to do. You're not confident in making the decision. You're trying to have patience and trying to allow things to change on their own, but you need to make a decision. Some of you guys, I feel like you're dealing with multiple people here. If this is a relationship, you're dealing with multiple people. You're back and forth within relationships, investing into one that you actually want to have an emotional connection, and investing into another that you have some sort of responsibility to. I feel like you have an opportunity from someone new, and you have an olive branch extended from someone in your past that's associated with some burdens. So for a lot of you guys, you're really in a space of feeling like your hands are tied. Again, they are not. You need to do what is right for you, and that may require you cutting away a situation that creates burdens in order for you to move toward your happiness. Some of you guys are turning down clarity right now because, again, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords here. You're allowing your thoughts to interfere with you being able to make a correct decision for yourself. So we have the Five of Cups here. Why is this Five of Cups here? Why is this Five of Cups here? Seven of Cups. I feel like you're dealing with some blah, blah, blah. So some of you guys are dealing with a lot of confusion. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of confusion. You're confused about investing into something new. Could be dealing with an earth sign. I see an earth sign here. I also see air sign here. So you could be dealing with an air sign. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really in a space of, I don't feel like you're being compassionate enough to yourself. You're having a lot of anxiety. And this is not like the reading I had yesterday for the fire sign. So I feel like I'm speaking to a different set here. I saw some positive changes happening yesterday, but today, and it could be one person that's back and forth with the decisions that they're making, but yesterday there was a lot of positive changes, and today there's almost this sense of regret. Someone may be in a space of feeling restricted, may have a lot of interferences. I feel like if you're dealing with interferences that are on an external, meaning they're not coming from you, you could be dealing with someone that is creating the interferences because they know that it makes it harder for you to choose to leave a situation, whether this is your job or this is a relationship. I'm gonna tell you like this: you have two aces here, two opportunities here. One opportunity I feel like comes with burdens. Another opportunity I feel like comes with what you actually desire, which is abundance. So right now I feel like you just need to make a choice. And I feel like that is what you're afraid of. So weigh out the pros and cons. You gotta write a fucking list. You need to get yourself out of this state. You need to get yourself out of feeling as though you're restricted, like you can't move forward, because technically you can. It's just your own thoughts that are keeping you restricted. All right, so let's see what messages we have. Now, others of you, you are being presented with a new life, but there may be some regrets that you have to overcome in order to get there. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for my fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What guidance do we have for Aries? All right, Aries. We have salvation. So Aries, you may be in a space of, needing to pray for help, assistance. You could clearly need some help, or you could be someone's salvation, and it could become very clear to you, or very clear to them. I don't know. So let's see what messages we have. Leo, we have rebirth. So right now I feel like you're on the edge of being reborn, of coming into new existence. You got a new life here. What messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have the moon. So Sagittarius, you could be in a space of in the dark about some things, maybe in your feelings. Got Mama Keela here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you are in your feelings, release them. Get out your feelings so that you can really make the decisions that are necessary. For a lot of you guys, you could be in a space of really needing to be generous or accept some generosity from someone. Also with Oshun, this is about trusting your own intuition or trusting your own feelings. This is all I have. Until next time, y'all.